It's the molasses.
We're chasing away this bee that's literally been all over your sauces. We're back with Tim Hudak, and you know, we were talking because we've got this great preparation of these ribs that you actually like to cook at home, and I'm thinking you're not going to be getting any home-cooked meals for at least 28 days. This is a busy time. You are on the road, you're campaigning, you're all over the province.
Yeah, we actually launched the bus that's, I don't think anybody noticed there, the giant Tim Hudak head on the side of it.
Oh, we noticed the bus. You can't miss the bus, absolutely.
So we launched that over a week ago, and I've been on the road since. The campaign officially underway on Tuesday. But you're right, we got 28 more days to go. We're traveling across the province. I may not get as many home-cooked meals as I like, so if I come back on the show in a few weeks, we'll see how much more the waistline has gone out.
It really is quite the change of pace, but being home for you, is that special time just hanging in the kitchen, having friends over? Is there that social aspect to you?
Yeah, one of the things we love, I live in Niagara, one of the things that Debbie and I love to do is have our friends over, bring their kids over, fire up the barbecue, or if I get the smoker going earlier in the day. And I remember my parents did that when I was a kid, and it's neat to see the next generation come around. So my same friends I've been friends with for 30 plus years, and now they have little kids, seeing them play together.
And they're comfortable to walk in the backyard and see the barbecue going. Okay, this is something.
And they know where the beer is cold in the fridge.
That's good to know. They know where to find it, and there's a lot going on with this sauce. So I'm going to go and let you get started so we can see what's being done.
You bet. So I'm not going to make the sauce here.
You're making the sauce,
good.
Yeah.
So here we start out with the ketchup, common ingredient in the kitchen. So it's 1 cup of ketchup to start with.
Okay, whose recipe is this? Is this something that you have mastered over the last couple of years?
I'll tell you, the sauce is, whether I've mastered it or not, is my sauce. The idea of cooking the ribs, there's a secret to the rib cooking. After the ketchup, this is some fine bourbon you have here, CTV. Good thing it's before it.
Oh,
sorry. I left that. Shouldn't be out here at all.
All I need is a half a cup. You can take the rest back on set if you like. So one of my favorite ingredients, and depends on when you're making, you know, the sauce. If a little bit needs to be taste tested too.
All right.
Half cup of bourbon goes into this. So I was saying, where the whole process, though, you know that Collingwood Elvis Festival?
I don't know it, but I'm.
Elvis is from world over.
Yes, absolutely.
Including maybe the real Elvis stops by. Who knows?
I'm gonna mix this for you as you're doing all this.
So the next thing is 3 tablespoons of brown sugar we put in there, so nice sweetness to go with the bourbon. So the Elvis Festival. So I'm at the Elvis Festival, and I bought an Elvis cookbook. So recipes the way that the king liked them. And so Elvis's recipe, this is the secret of this whole thing.
All right.
So you get the ribs, and then you get a half cup of soy sauce.
Yes.
And then you get 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Mix them together. Smother them all over the ribs in a cooking pan. Mm-hmm. And then you put it in the oven at about 350 degrees, hour 15 to hour and a half, depending on how many ribs you have. And what it does, and the king would know these cooking secrets, it causes the meat to come nicely off the bones. So then when you put it on the barbecue, you got the smokiness of the barbecue, and you got the meat that fall right into your mouth.
This.
No work required.
Love this.
So then this is going to take a while. 3 tablespoons of molasses.
All right, I'm going in, okay?
All right. Yeah, we wouldn't have time to do the whole molasses pour on
and we've got about another minute and a half. You think you can do it?
Okay, you got it.
You know time.
Then we got some apple cider vinegar and Worcester sauce. So 2 tablespoons Worcester, 3 tablespoons apple cider vinegar in there. A little bit of Dijon mustard. One thing I really like too is just a dash of liquid smoke, 1.5 teaspoons of liquid smoke, nice hickory, and then we got some onion powder and garlic powder, about 1.5 teaspoons each of those.
And last ingredient?
And a little bit of barbecue sauce. I really like the Ted Reader stuff too, so I add a little bit of Ted stuff.
We love Ted Reader here on the show too.
He's been on the show?
He's awesome. He really is.
Ted Reader writes the barbecue Bibles as far as I'm concerned.
Look at this.
So there's the sauce.
Smells.
How's that looking?
That looks absolutely fantastic. Did you do an okay job mixing this up?
I think you know what you're doing here. You've done this before.
You think?
So,
I think you've done this before.
I have. So we got 1 set of ribs.
I don't want to get you dirty. Oh, I just got you dirty.
You know, I'll probably lick that off when I'm off camera. It's good.
So we're going to go to barbecue?
Nice barbecue you got here.
Thank you.
So these ones were already done a bit earlier on. Fire those up.
Careful. There's tin foil.
I got tin foil there, yeah.
Careful.
See, the boys have managed to come out. Imagine that.
What do you mean? We're here to help.
I know you are.
Yeah,
okay, we got to wrap up this segment, and that's going to go on. We can
I'm sticking around and finish off these ribs.
I know you guys want to dip in. Just dip the
slap
finger.
some
Can
of
we
that
get
sauce
that?
Absolutely. So we got the nice
So where
brush
are you
here.
off to, as we're heading into commercial break, where are you off to for the rest of the day?
Steve Madeley, CFRA. I'm doing an announcement later today about the PC plan to give relief on hydro bills, take the HST off the hydro bill, off the home heating and debt retirement charge as well. Then down to Belleville, Peterborough, and then home to see my wife. Probably too late for my daughter's bedtime.
Well, I hope she has a wonderful 4th birthday. This is something I'm sure she'll remember when Daddy did all the campaigning and this great
That's
race.
it.
All right, we are going to take a short commercial break. Oh, that looks good. Still plenty
I'm
more
sticking
to come
around
here
for
on
lunch.
CTV Morning Live.
Talking by the campfire, it's the simple things in life like